Hello, and welcome once again. J76NY here, and welcome back to SGS Korean War. We are looking at the pocket of North Korean soldiers that have infiltrated behind what I'm trying to set up as our front line. My goal is to have a solid front along the Han River, probably extending over this way. I don't really want it to go down like this, so I'm going to be working on creating that front line, at least along the Han and the Han Gang River up to here. If we can retake Gangneung, then that's great. But we do have to really focus on getting this pocket out of my rear. They are cut off, so they are not getting supplies, but I'm assuming that because our front, at least over in here, is so weak and porous, they're going to send units down to connect up with them at some point and resupply them. So this is the end of turn number 10. We're going into turn number 11. It is the 27th of August, 1950. Before we get started, I did start watching a series called Korean War Week by Week, part of the Time Ghost collection of YouTube channels with aide. It's a really, really, really good series. I will link to that down in the video description below. If you want an in-depth look at the Korean War, that is definitely the place to go. If you're familiar with the Time Ghost, they did with World War II, I believe, week by week, World War I. I'm just getting started, so I think they're up to like week 75 of the Korean War currently, but I'm on week number 6 or so. So we're just getting started. But in terms of what we have here, this is our priority. Probably try and get up into here if we can. And you know, best laid plans fall victim to enemy action, as always. So we're going to have to end the turn reluctantly with a little bit of trepidation and see what the enemy does. So let's get into episode number 6. Okay, what happened since your last turn? They had a couple victories here. We had more victories than they did. So there's 2 sieges going on. We won the siege of Incheon and lost the siege of Seoul. We are looking at, these are their casualties here. So they had 7 killed. We had 3 unit casualties, 7 damaged. So we've got less that we're not going to be seeing ever again, but more that are damaged and need of replacements. So here we go. Let's make sure we're zoomed in so we can actually see what's happening here. They moved down. Surviving aircraft proceeded with their mission. Okay. All right, yep, they are moving forces around. They are moving down. Wow, are they moving down? Damn. Okay. All right. We've got 3 major battles here. Another battle of Seoul, huh? That is one hell of a force that they have. But we're not exactly shy of units. They're just kind of beat up, and it looks like most of their units are pretty full strength. So let's do this. They're attacking with weaker units, so... Alright, we held there. Battle of Seoul. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have any cards to play, so I don't think we can play cards on the defense. Looks like the 27th Canadian took a casualty, lost the 18th Capital, but we did hold. We held in Seoul, and then Man Num. So we'll, I'm assuming we're going to hold here. May even wipe them out. Yep. Pursuit round. See if we can completely wipe them out. I guess not. Okay. Alright. So this is our next turn. We had 5 victories and no defeats. We did take 1 casualty to their 2, 4 damage to their 7. So all in all, we held the line where we were attacked. It's the uncontested territories that they keep leaking through. That's why I want to solidify my line on the Han. Hill 303 has been the site of a massacre. Your side receives 1 extra propaganda card if available. 1 victory point taken from the commies. All right, propaganda. +2 victory points. Threats on the island controlled by the KMT or even on Taiwan itself are considered serious despite the protection of the 7th Fleet. Chinese nationalist forces are repatriated to the island. If in play, the nationalist Chinese units are removed from the game within 2 turns and cannot be brought back into play. Communist, +2 victory points. United Nations, -1. Okay. Operation Chromite canceled. All land units, if any, in Korean Strait are moved to Japan, which is not good. So we have our cards. I guess we can pick here. Coastal region only, at least 3 enemy land units in this battle. 1 enemy land unit is hit before the start of this battle. Defensive units are inoperative, minor offensive. What is all this? Come on, I want to read it. At least 2 mobile land combat units present. 3 enemy. Fuel and ammunition assembled for sustained effort. Your units receive +1 combat bonus in this battle. -1 victory point. I don't think we're getting American support, which kind of sucks. Troops of the U.S. Marine Corps are up to their reputation. I don't think we have any Marines. We're going to go with combat support. Force March Infantry allows fast attack. Okay. So what did that just do for our forces? All right, in the reinforcement phase. Let's put them in Pohang. Replacements produce 5, scheduled 5. Korean Straits Station. Okay, so we get more aircraft in Pohang. We get the guns. We got transports in Japan. I still haven't figured out how to use these damn transports, so if anyone knows, let me know in the comment section down below. We have a ton of unsupplied units. Probably more so now than we did before the start of the turn. Naval movement. I wonder if I could load these guys. I can't. Can I load them onto transports? Does that mean they're loaded onto transports? Not entirely sure what's happening here. Let move available 15. Is there anyone on them before I move them? I don't know what's happening here. Well, we're going to move them and see what happens, I guess. We'll send them to Busan. I don't know what the point of that is, but off they went. Wonder if I have to. I'm going to move them back. I'm going to move at least one of them back. I want to move at least one of them back. Can I not do that? Probably not. Can I move any of them back? Or did they use all their victory? All right, we'll move them back. Because I want to see in the land movement phase if I can... I'm going to bring you up here to bombard. We're going to leave you right there. Oops. And then... I'll bring you right here. You are just going to stay there. All right, air movement. Now we have to decide where we want to attack. And what do I have available here? Apparently nothing. All right. I think this is just logistics. Here's our sizable force. Here's the other one. And here's this one. So 3. All right, let's send... you here. You here. You there. Got 4. Let's send you up in here. Wonder if I could retake. I don't think I can retake with land units. I probably should have sent some towards the tank. And do I have anything down here? I do. I've got a crap ton. 3, 4. Who do we have stacking limit-wise? 2 of 5. We've got 4 of 5 here, 4 of 5 there. Let's split this further. 3 of 5. So that'll give us another one. 2 of 5. Let's send you. Whoops. Okay. We'll send you up here. Wait. All right. So it says 4 of 5. I don't know. This is air. I should be able to add 1 to that group right there. I should be able to add 1 to these groups. You would think. All right, we'll try has no access. Oh, I don't really understand why not. Stat can pass through this. It's only one of them, though. I don't understand why it's got a 0. Which way does it have to go? I'm at a loss here for what's happening. All right, there's 0 of 5 here. So let's grab 5 of them. I don't think that float plane's going to do much good, but... And then... I guess we'll send you... here. It didn't work. Awesome. There we go. And then the remaining 4, it can move there. Okay, there we go. And then we've got another 4 that we can send. I really want to know why it's listed as being. It says 4 of 5, but I can't do anything with it. Valid move. Let's hit them. Whoops. Let's hit them. All right, that's the air movement. Land movement. These guys can't move. He just showed up. Why can't these guys move? Oh. I guess they can move. All right. I don't want to backtrack. Okay. They went bye-bye, I guess. All right, let's send you into here. We'll take on the artillery. Now these guys, they can move. And they can retake ground. So I'm going to send them as far as they can go. Actually, I might split some of them off. Let's have 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll split them. And then send them this way. All right, so we just took that. Can we move any more into this? Yes, we can. All right, so there's that. I'm going to grab our aide and send him here. We're going to split 1, 2, 3, 4. Send them in. And then 1, 2, 3. We'll split them. Let's have them come down here. Like this. And then we've got 4 here. We've got 2 here. Look at this group. I'm going to grab This Marine unit, actually, let's find a weaker one. We don't have any weaker ones in this, apparently. We'll send the 38th. Split the 38th off. Send them down. Can they come over here and start taking territory over here? They can. Can they come over and then up? They can come over and down. All right, there's that. Looks like we don't have a whole lot of combat forces here. But we're gonna... Cannot conquer without combat units. Oops. All right. Here. All right, you're going to go right in and attack him. And what do we have for a 4 of 16 and 7 of 14 here? So you're going to come down like this. I guess you'll just come right in and help out here. Supply, we'll leave him there. We've got supply here. All right. Push up and attack here. Here's our trenches that we can't move. This group, I want to come around like this and hit here. Six of 16. I'm gonna bring. I split these guys off here. We'll have one come down this way, like that. You. It's really dumb sending them like this, but we'll clear that out. Like that. They'll probably come down through again. So, all right, now in this one we have 2 of 16 here. Let's have you join them. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll split these 6 off. Send them to join the fight here. One, 2. You're going to come up because it's a river. Right there. One, 2, 3. We're going to have you come down here. I'm not going to do anything right here just yet. We're going to hold. That'll engage in battle. This is all logistics, +1 Canadian. See, is this Seoul considered Seoul? Yes, it is. What are you holding? Incheon. Okay. All right, so they're going to stay where they are. That was kind of time consuming, but I'm trying to set up a good solid line, and I can't really do that. I'm going to move this right into Daejeon here. Some units cannot leave the region. Okay, well, the ones that can do. There you go. All right, did I forget anyone? Movement, north coast of Japan. I don't know how these guys are supposed to get over here. Maybe on the transports that I moved. And what's this guy doing? What are these guys doing? Yeah, I probably shouldn't have moved those transports out, because these guys, I could really use them. Okay, let's see how we did. Choose which battle you want to play. This one. Staunch resistance. +1 on the morale. Combination of Korean and American troops. We wiped them out. Gunwi. What do we want to use here? Minor offensive. That'll cost us a victory point. +1 combat bonus. I'll take it. Okay, we inflicted a little bit of damage there. This is all U.S. Wow. And we're getting pummeled. Alright, they held right there. This... Alright, pursuit round. There we go. And now we can break out. Break out to where, though? Here. Jin. Oh, what can we do here? Naval bombardment. Oh, we can do naval support. Twice. I'm only going to do it once, though. They retreated. Alright, the Battle of Incheon. All Korean forces fighting here. Okay, we can pursue. And we won. Pyeongtaek. Semper Fi, +1 combat bonus. Let's do it. Oh my. Naval support. I'll do that too. That was decent. That was even better. One more. Alright, assault on Seoul. Yes, I want to attack Seoul. Wow. And they're holding on for dear life. I didn't realize they held Seoul so hard. So Ganwi we lost, Seoul we lost. Wasn't bad. Siege of list. All right. Surrender level 9. Let's see what we can do. Siege succeeded. Good for us. So I think we retook Seoul again. All right, air base return. Air defense moves. I'm going to have you stay in place. Defend here. Defend here. We're going to have these guys... Whoops. Whoops. Why is it not letting me do it? Oh, really? Oh. Can I not move? Where? Alright, come over here. I want to send some of these guys up to Seoul for air defense, but I don't know if I can send them all the way up to Seoul. I can. Right there. I guess this is just defending your cities. And we'll send you over here. Okay. Replacements. All right, this one I actually have to look at here. What region are you in? Hong Sung. Yeah. All right. Two for you. One, two for you. We got one left. Not enough replacements. Okay. All right, retaking of Seoul. The key capital city of Seoul has been retaken. This is a blow to the enemy in game terms. In addition to the regular gain of the structure capture, there's a one-time bonus of 3 victory points. You will also receive 2 replacements and a few extra cards. Chinese intervention +1. All right. Engineering units prepare safe approach to besieged structures. Players receives 2 siege bonus this turn. Sigmund Rhee. Seoul controlled by United Nations. Rhee is back to Seoul. 3 victory points for us. Alright, I guess we gotta play these cards. Propaganda. There we go. We're up to 16 victory points. There we go. And now it's time to end the turn. And see what they do. We didn't do bad. We do have some holdouts. I am working on my line. Still working on my line here. We've got areas that need to be filled. Once we get rid of this, then the rest of these forces that are down here can move north to do that. So let's see what the communists do here. They had 2 victories at Gunwi and Seoul. They lost at all of these. There's the Siege of Seoul. We won. That's 1 of 9. Not really sure about that. They lost permanently 10 with 6 damage. We lost permanently 3 with 13 damage. So I guess you could say that was a wash. Heavy rain hampers movements. All alien units. Both sides lose 1 movement point. Okay. there's their supply. Land movement. Air battle results. We won. Yep, they're running right down the middle again. Oh dear. And the Battle of Seoul. One more. I'm not retreating from Seoul. We just retook it. Alright, we held the line at Seoul. Whew. Alright. Airbase return. This is turn number 12. We won both of those. There was... And casualties 6. We didn't take any. Neither did they, permanently anyway. They had 4 damage to our 2 minesweeping. Navy gathers small craft and minesweeper elements to clear across the coast. Access to the coast. You can remove 1 enemy naval mine marker. Okay. Crossing the 38th parallel. At least 3 United Nations units north of the 38th parallel, which I don't have. The entry of the United Nations troops in North Korea is celebrated as a great victory by the United Nations. All right, I'll take that. Engineering units. All right. Reinforcements. Where do we want these guys? Incheon. Sounds good to me. I want them to come up here. I don't want them in Japan. I want them up here. Can we move them over here? Probably not without the... blockade in North Korea. United Nations blockade will be effective if there are at least 3 combat ships, not transports, in each of the LOC and EC of Korea stations. Will cost -1 to the communist income. UN will also gain each of the Yellow Sea and East Sea of Korea stations. So we have to have ships, not transports, in all of these. Or maybe in all of these. Naval movement. I don't have enough ships. Where'd my transports go? They vanished. I guess they're not. Oh, there's some transports right there. Ooh-wee, look at what we have here. Let's get you up. Here. So we have to have ships in all of these? Every single one of them? Valid move. Movement will start a blockade. There you go. Suck it. Okay. I don't think I want to send my carrier all the way up there, but we will send you up here. What do we have over here? First patrol. Can't move them. Alright, so I'm going to try and do something with this here. You board the transports. Can you do this? Movement, domain invalid. But you can leave. You don't have anything on you. I don't get what the... I really don't get what the point of transports are if they can't do anything. Enter port. Why not? Go ahead and enter the port. I'll come back, because that didn't accomplish anything. Yep. Air movement. So we've got troops here. We've got a pretty heavy presence here and here. Plus, we have to move up the coast. There. You can join them. Okay, we'll move you here. There. 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 What the fuck is that? Horse-drawn buggy? I don't think I can actually go this. Oh, I can. Stacking value. Well, attack the horse-drawn buggy. Because why not? Alright, then this force down here. What are we looking at? It says 0 at 10, but there's 3 in there. Oh, got the wrong stack limit. 3 of 5, so I need 2 of them. One, two. There's our airstrike there. There's 4 of 5 there. 5 of 5 there. So if I send 1, that should be good for... where would he be? Oh, he can't. Can you go around? You have to go way around. Yep, there we go. Okay, there's that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to attack them as they come down. Here we're going to fly up. guess we'll just fly over friendly skies. All right, there's 5 of 5. They've got 5 of 5 there. And then the rest of you, if I can squeeze you through here. There you go. All right. Now it says we got... I really want a naval bombard. Valid move. I'm not sure what happened there. Okay, land movement. Oh, I didn't provide any air support for this. That's not good. Oh, yes, I did. I didn't need... There. Okay. So you're coming in here. You're going to sweep up around. And then join them. Okay. I should probably hold him back. He's kind of looking a little rough. You can come to Yondock. Oh. Where's your closest city you can go to? Actually, do you just come up here? Not enough movement points. And then this force here can come straight up the road. Maybe. Like that. I don't know why it didn't retake that. Can you move in? Nope. All right, that's 10 of 10 there. We'll send this Korean unit down to retake that. All right, we'll start moving these guys north. That's a pretty sizable force there. 0 of 14. Battle. Join that battle there. Have you come up right there. I'm going to bring you up. This is a headquarters unit. I'm going to break the headquarters unit off. Probably should have done that first. And have them engage in the battle there. Yes. This is nice. Okay, so these guys actually should probably get some support when we have the 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's bring you up here. And then you, I'm going to bring right into Seoul. You're going to stay where you are. Actually, we could probably... That'll engage in battle. I don't really want to do that just yet. All right, we'll bring you... How do you not have enough movement points? Oh. Hang on. We gotta get guys in here to fight. Whoops. Fight this battle. There's 3 of 16. How many do... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Split them off. Not enough movement points. Why not? Why not? That's the Capital Defense Force. Can't really move them. Well, I think I just kind of shortchanged this battle here. I don't see anyone else I can move. Except for these guys and these guys. But I have no clue how to do it. Here. Airdrop, maybe. Okay. So you're in Japan. Can I move you to join them? I guess. I don't know what good it does, but... Here. I want you to go... Here? No, that didn't work. Can you go here? Can I just right-click somewhere and send them there? Nope. All right, I'm going to end up with 1 million troops down in Japan and no clue how to move them. So, I guess we could push. I mean, if we wanted to, we could push up a little bit. But I'm along the Han River right now. And there's no telling what he has. I could go for an intelligence card. I really could. But I don't have any. So I'm just going to leave these guys here for now. Yeah, I don't know what these guys have in here. That's the problem. I don't want to send any... I don't want to send forces up out of Incheon. I mean, I could. Not them. I mean, I could send them. They're not in bad shape. That 1 Canadian units, yeah, they're not in good shape either. So, all right. There we go. There's a damn lot of units we got firing on them. Right, there's one. Communist side is routed. We won. All right. Defenders are playing a card. Fog. All units receive -3 modifier. Not helpful. Songyan. Wow. Right, they held there, which sucks. Attacker cards. Look at all this. Engineering units. River connection affects this battle's ignored. Fantastic. Because we are attacking across the river, so. Alright, they retreated. So we can break through right where they are. Go for it. This was a pretty big battle. Damn. So we won there. Wangju. They have 2 armored units, 2 weaker armored units. We have a couple of infantry guys, so there we go. And somehow managed to chase their tanks out. I think. Victory Communists. I didn't even do anything. Victory United Nations. Oh, I guess I beat their cart. Air defense move. Let's do some defending up in here. Invalid move. How is that an invalid move? Yeah, well, there you go. Just go, take the worst route you could possibly take up into there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Split. They can pass through. They can pass through too. One, two, three, four. We'll find somewhere to put them. Or there'll be abuse. I think we're starting to see some pretty good progress here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all we have left. I'm going to leave the float plane in the rear. Because why not? Let's find someone to put these guys with. Right there. Why not? Looks good to me. Okay. There we go. Now we got replacements, so I really have to kind of look at this. Chilgok. I think that's where we lost. I wonder if I clicked. Right there. What's this right here? Donghae. I don't see any Donghae. We got 7. This might be where I need to be. Yep. All right. That's my replacements. Okay, so that was end of turn number 12, September 10th now. I think we made some fairly good progress up. I think we cleared them out. It's not across directly as I'd kind of hoped, but I think we cleared out enough of them that within a turn or two we should have a solid line and they won't be able to infiltrate behind me anymore. And then we could push a little further north. We could maybe go up to the 38th parallel. Maybe relieve this guy over here. So we'll work on that in the next episode. Anyway, if you like the episode, hit the like button. If you have any thoughts, tips, or advice, particularly about moving these guys down here in the corner, please leave those in the comment section down below. If you haven't, if you haven't subscribed, you want to follow along through SGS Korean War. This is definitely not going to be the last SGS game I play. I really enjoy them, so hit the subscribe and come along. J76NY saying thank you very much for watching and have yourself a very good day.